Ois Dalet. Hine Inyan Pirush. Hine Inyan Pirush Meirash Loshin Yerusha. So when we explain the idea of Meirash Loshin Yerusha, that's the way we explained before. That means that's inheritance. Yesh lefarish oid binyan achet. We can also explain it in a different way. What is the idea of Meirosha? That it's a Yerusha. Who al derech mashekosu b'zoyer emer dav tzadik dalet gabe Shabbos, similar to what it says in the Zoyar, an emer dav tzadik dalet with regards to Shabbos. Over there, quoting, it says, Yerusha the kodesh hu yoris, that he inherited the level of kodesh. The inheritance of kodesh is what he inherits. It's like a son who goes up to his house of the father and the mother. The Yidden on Shabbos go up to the home, to the father and mother. That's the Ave. And that is Yerusha Shaykh Bechinas Ben Dafke. Yerusha really applies only to a son. Who is an inheritance is a son. Who Bechinas Shabbos. And that's the level of Shabbos, which is like the level of a son. Look in the Migdash Melech, the Shabbos. Shabbos is that Zoh, which is called Yisrael, Malbish La'atzmiyus Abba. Zoh, which is called Yisrael, dresses up the essence of Abba. Abba, that's Chochmah. So Shabbos, then Zoh, Zeir Ampin, these Midos, which are called Yisrael, dress up Asmis Abba. That means that they inherit or they dress up the essence of Abba, the essence of Chochmah. That's why it says Yerusa, inheritance, because it's not just something external, but rather you're inheriting the entire Sheyodesh Atzmus Abba, that you're inheriting the essence of Abba. As opposed to on Yontev, Shehura Kaoras Abba. Over there, it's only a shine of Abba. So over there, Loy Nikra Yerusa. Over there, we don't call it inheritance because you're not getting the essence of Chochmah. You're only getting the Chitzonius, so we don't call that Yerusha because it's not Shabbos. Is Yerusha the Kodesh Yoris? That's when it's Yerusha. Like written elsewhere. And similarly, also explained B'Sefer Yud Simen Chovtes Inyan Yerusha. That's the idea of Yerusha. So similar to this, we'll understand over here the Pirush Meirosha in the meaning of Meirosha. The Torah. This is also when we're talking about, just like we talk about Yerusha of Shabbos, so there's also the Meirosha of the Torah. that on Shmini Atzeres, all the souls of the Yid merit lekabel me'atzmiyus b'chinas haTorah. They get from the essence of the level of Torah. That's why we call it Moirosha, that it is Moirosha Kilas Yaakov, that then we get the essence of Torah. Just like by Shabbos, when they get the essence, that's when there is a ban over here when we talk about Torah. When you are Zoicha to get from the essence of Torah, that means that you're inheriting Torah. And that is Shagam Bechinas Yaakov, that also the level of Yaakov, Umisached Mamesh, in Bechinas Yisrael, Shenikroim Bet. So that means also the level of Yaakov, we say Barosh Kilas Yaakov, but also the level of Yaakov unites with the level of Yisrael, which is called a Ben. And also Yaakov is inheriting, and they become actually like one. You are sons. Liyas b'chinas meirasha, gam b'chinas Yaakov, to be in the level of meirasha, also for the madrega of Yaakov. So that's the chiddush that takes place on Shmini Atzeres, that everybody inherits, no matter whether you're in the Bechinas Yisrael or even level of Yaakov. Shmini Atzeres is the time that you inherit, and also Yaakov becomes like a ben. And the Isa b'Likutei Torah, idea is the Isa b'Likutei Torah. We find in Likutei Torah in Tilim Siman Ein Ches al Posik Vayokom Eidus b'Yaakov Chulu. So what does it mean? He stood up testimony in Yaakov. In other words, by the level of Yaakov, it's only a testimony. A testimony is you testify, but it's not the essence of the item itself. So when we talk about the level of Yaakov, it's Vayokam Eidus b'Yaakov Chul. Shebechinas Yaakov mekabel mebechinas nevles chochma shalamayla, which is Torah. The level of Yaakov receives from the level of nevles chochma. Nevles chochma meaning not chochma itself, sort of the leftover of chochma shalamayla, which is the level of Torah. Shahu, that level of nevles chochma hanikra edus. That's called a testimony. It's not the essence. It's not the substance and the essence of Torah. She is in Abba, which is the element of Abba of Chochmah, which is of Chochmah, Ella Edus Levad. But rather, it's only a testimony to that. Hainu Ha'ora Ba'almo, it is just a shine, Kimoy Ha'edus, it's like testifying about something which is not the essence of the item. It's not the atzmus. It's not what the item is. When you testify about something, you're telling about something else. That's the testimony itself. Is not the item itself. Therefore, that's only the neuvlois of Chochmah. It's not the Chochmah itself, but it's the leftover or the parts of the Chochmah. So that's the level of Edus, level of Yaakov. But Torah, which is the essence of Yisod, not Edus, but Torah, which is the Atzmi Seid Abba, who b'pnimi zo hanikra Yisrael. That is in the pneumis of Zoh. That's not Yaakov. That's called Yisrael. Zoh Teichen Hadvorim. This is the idea, basically, of the Torah over there, that this is the Teichen, but Lish is beard, but it just changed the Lashon a little bit to give a little bit more explanation. Chenu Oid B'Likutei Torah, Parshas V'zei Bracha. Aposik Torah Tziva Chulu Ein Shom. Move on to understand these items. We can understand it from what was explained before. Be'inyan hamshocha, about the hamshocha, the Torah Shabbat Peh. So before we talked about when it comes down to the Torah Shabbat Peh, Mebchinas Chitzoin is the Torah Shabbat. We learned about the two madregas, the way it comes down, whether it comes down from the external level of the Torah Shabbat Peh, from Torah Shabbat to Torah Shabbat Peh. That is only the level of Nevlos Chachma when it comes in the level of Chitzonis. But the Nikra Erusin, and that's called Erusin. Ubein Ham Shocha Mibchinas Penimish Teresh Biksav, or the Ham Shocha that comes from the Penimis of Teresh Biksav, the Teresh Bapeh, Shu Atzmius Chachma Ilo Gonus Bizov. Then that is the essence of the Chachma, which is hidden in Zoh. So there's a difference between the Chitzonius, the Nevlos Chachma, and the Pnimius Teresh Biksav that comes, which is the Atzmis Chachma. Ayin, the Milas B'chinazu Hanikra Oir Hagonus. That level is called the Oir Hagonus. That's the hidden light which is in Zoh, which is in Israel. But Ramaz Parshas Pekudei, in the Ramaz Parshas Pekudei, Dafresh Chofam base, Shalzeh Nemar Moraf Tufcha Chulu. Asher Tzufanto Derechel means the great light that is hidden in the levels of. Hine B'china Zu Hu Hanimshach Umizgale B'Malchus Da'atzilus B'Shmini Atzeres. This level extends and is revealed in Malchus of Atzilus and Shmini Atzeres. Koshikosu Bezoyer Cheli Gimel Parshas Pinchas Dafareish Yidal Damed Beis. That Lebosar afterwards, Yoimot Mino, on the 8th day, Chadvose De Raisehi. That's a joy, a simcha of the Torah, Simchas Torah. Lemeheve Kulachat, the Yisrael who Atkan Lashon. Then it all becomes one. Everybody becomes Yisrael. Which means that on Simchas Torah, Shmini Atzeres, which is Simchas Torah, over there you have everybody in the level of Yerusha, Yaakov, and Israel. Pirush Ramaz Sham. And the Ramaz explains over there, then Malchus got the Chochma, B'chinas Yaakov, Yisrael, Nasim Echad Chulu. They become one. Adkan L'Shan. I know it by Ramaz, Pashas Emer, Dav Kudal, the Medbeit, Ramaz Chabay, Mashmin Chulu Ayin Sham. Zehu Inyan Meirosho Kihilas Yaakov. This is the idea. We say it becomes a Yerusha for Kihilas Yaakov. Because Yaakov and Yisrael become together, so it's also inheritance for Yaakov when there's a Gili to Malchus from the Chochmei law. Shari B'chinas Yaakov Yisrael Nasim Echad Mamesh B'Shmini Atzeres Kenal, because the level of Yaakov will become one. Ashmini Atzeres V'lochein Gam Lemata B'Neshamas Yisrael Mekablim Kulom B'Chinas Atzmi Satorah. So therefore, also below, by the souls of the Neshamas Yisrael, we all receive from the level of the essence of the Torah. Not the Novelis Chochma anymore, not Yaakov like Novelis Chochma, but everybody receives the essence of the Torah. That's why we call it Meirasha, which is the level of Yerusha, inheritance, because everybody then is inheriting them, and not just betrothed. Explains over there, says, Yaakov hu reishel l'chadvasi. On this day, Yaakov is in the top of the rejoicing, because the level of Yaakov is Meirosha, is inherited, reaches that higher level from the essence of Torah. V'ayin oid me'inyan erusim v'nesuim b'biur shal posuk k'al kol k'void chuppah v'soi parshas vayigash u'b'divrei hamaschel v'erastich lichulu u'b'divrei hamaschel tev lachsis v'ayin oid al posuk reich shmanecha chulu v'al posuk einecha lelach shom yuvon K'maykein b'aveda savaya ba'odo b'aveda shebelev zutfilo. There we understand that likewise also we can apply this into the service of Hashem by a person in his service of the heart of tefillah. We have these two madregas. We have the madregas of betrothal, and we have the madrega of marriage. That shayich beis b'chinas elu, these two levels, the erusim v'nesuyin, of erusim v'nesuyin. Sharei gam nishamas Yisrael nikraim kalo. They too are called the kala. So there is a marriage by them. There is a betrothal, and there is a marriage by them. Ein sham u beparshas matza posik v'isha kisider neder bin ura achul. Apizeh yuvan heitev. So this we can understand well. Masha b'shmini atzeres daika mamshichim nishames Yisrael b'chinas yichud v'chosam v'kala. The dafke on shmini atzeres, we bring down the level of yichud v'chosam v'kala, which is Teresh Shabakav, Teresh Biksav, Teresh Shabapeh. Shezahu Inyan by Noich. That's the idea of by Noich that they built by Inyan. Why is that? Shezahu idea Tshuva da Aseres Yimei Tshuva. This comes through the level of Tshuva, of the 10 days of Tshuva, which is Mima Makim Krosicha. There, when we talk about Shmini Atzeres follows after we have the 10 days of Tshuva, in which Mima Makim Krosicha, we call Hashem from the depth, Kodeliba from the depth of the heart. Shezahu Inyan Shenimshech Hispailus Alikis Bibchinas Pnimis V'Terchis Alev. But that means, when you're saying that it's from the depth of the hearts, that means that the excitement of godliness reached the inside and the inside of the heart. That's the level of marriage. That is called the marriage. You know Hashem, you connect with Hashem. That's marriage. That's marrying to Hashem. That's when the Kala is married to Hashem, when it comes in a level of Nisuin, a level of marriage. He says elsewhere on the verse, so this pasuk is the koyi al haneshama. This goes on the neshama, that you see that the neshama is in captivity, and it's an Eishes Yifas Toyed, it's a beautiful neshama. And then it says, Koyan Shomad, till the pasuk continues, and then you come to her and you are intimate. This is the level of Ni'ila Yom Kippur. And then we have, that's the preparation for coming the Shmini Atzeres, that Yichud Pnimi, then which we have the Torah Tzumorah, so everybody becomes in the level of a ben. The Derech Prat B'chol Yom, in a detailed, a general way, it's Ni'ila Yom Kippur, but in a pratistic way, specifically B'chol Yom, every day, U'inyan Nefilas Apayim. That's the idea of Nefilas Apayim. Nefilas Apayim is when there's the Yichud. That is to say, Shenimshach Hispaha Hispilus, Megdula Savaye Mekalev, that you become excitement from the greatness of Hashem in the depth of your heart. As the Pasuk says, Bechol libi drashticha, with all my heart I seek you. To you, Hashem, I carry my soul, which is Tshuva Ilah. This is all the preparation of Yom Kippur, the level of Mimamakim, the Imka de Liba, and in davening, that's the level of Nefilas Apayim when the Hispalus comes, Bigdulas Hashem im Emekale. So what happens later on Shmini Atzeres after Yom Kippur? And since that's the case, is Lochein Aideze Yesh Bekech Shamas Yisrael Lahamshich Achkach Besimcha Besuga Shmini Atzeres Gamkein Chinas Nesuyin Yichud Pnimi. Then the Yidden have also the power to bring down a Shmuna Atzeres, and Sukkah is the level of Nisiyas K'van Yichud Pnimi, Teresh Viksav, and Teresh Shabbat. But this is all after the Aveda of Yom Kippur. I'm much cosmos of the Ramaskal Vayikim Schos Schos Lakala Einshov. I'm much in this by little Pirush Leisasuru Hulu Laman Tiskiro. So it becomes a level of Zohar. The higher level is Leisasuru, is that continuous connection to Hashem. Yichud Zeh Ubchinas Gilu Oir Abba. And this Yichud Pnimi of the essence, the marriage, a level of marriage, that is the revelation of Eir Abba. The Gilu Zed Eir Abba Nimshach Kamkim Chol Neshamas Yisrael Canal. This extends to all the Yidden. V'zehu al tikri bonoich ela boinoich. Now he says, don't call it bonoich ela boinoich. Now they become builders, not just sons. They received only from the light of Ema, from Bina. I said over there, that's the Yimei Hadin, that's left, the left level of the left, which is Kava Smoil, that's the left side, which is the Bina, Gvura, and Hoid. So that's on the Kava Smoil. Yeah, the Chesed and Chochma Chesed and Netzach are on the right, and Bina, Gvura, and Hoid are on the left. It's all through the level of Bina. So over there it's Bonoich. So now we say, I'm Zoyd Emed Afkufam Beis. Bazo Bechinas Bonoich. Bonoich is Kibina, is Ben Yudke. Bina has the word Ben and Yudke. It's Ben Yudke. Inyan Yeshuva, which is Toshuv Hey Bimilu Yud Chulu. That's when the Hey has the Milah, it's Hey Yud, that's the Milu Yud, because you have the level of Yud behind the Gambina Liba, behind the Liya is Umka de Liba. And that is also to be the level of Umka de Liba. And that is also Bonoich. Al derech bro kara de abul is bottle kibitl haregel legabe heroish. That is to be the bittel like the foot to the roish. So you are a level of ben. But this is all in the level of ema. This is all the level of bina. So you have Bonoich, and a ben is the level of Yud K, and it's Bina ben Yud K, and the level of Tshuva with the Yud, and this old level of Bittel. But then you come to the level of Bonoich, which is bringing down the light of Chokhmah. Which you call Bechokmah Yivna Bais. So Ba'im Ashkosim is a Bedivra Maschil B'chol Bonoich. Zehu the Yaakov Nosa Sukoiso. Va'yideze Achar Kach Vayiven Lebais. And this is, first he went to Sukkot. That's the Yom Tov Sukkot. Went to the place of Sukkot. And then it says, Vayiven Lebais, Ubchinas Teresh of Alpeh, Shenikro Bais. That's Teresh of Alpeh comes to call Bais. Shebishmini Atzeres Mamshichim Bo Ma'asmis Chochmah Nolkinal. Because on Shmini Atzeres, you bring down from the essence of the Chochmah law. And that's why you're able to build that Bais. You can build the Teresh of Alpeh. I'm bezoyar chelik ale vayishlach davkuf omed beis. The shom pirish vayiven lebayis ki modat omret, like we say in the pasuk beis Yaakov. Dainu shel gilu zeh nimshach gamkim bechol neshama Yisrael. That means that it goes to all neshamas Yisrael, which therefore it's also in Yaakov. All neshamas was called Yaakov. Shemekablim kulam. That's why it's beis Yaakov. They all receive from this gilu. That's what we say, Marosha Kilas Yaakov. Ayim beidra daf kuf lamed omed aleph al posik beis Yaakov l'chuv nilcha bein Hashem. Ayim mashakosuv oid meinyan nevlas chochma shalamayla Torah b'igeres hakodesh. The Dibur Hamaschil Oite Eir Kasalmo B'Shem Alakut Torah Parshas Kisisa. Einshom the Hube Inyan Achar Ktsas Min Mashin is Boyer Leil Alpi Alakut Torah Betilim Simon Ayin Ches Betilim Simon Ayin Ches of Parshas Bracha. It's a little bit different. Akrevim Hadvorim Be'elim B'Signon Echad, but they're still close. They still go up in one style. Look further this in. So this is all this ois dalet is all in the parentheses, explaining how the level of Shmini Atzeres gets from the level of Chochmah, Atzmis HaChochmah, becomes the level of Boinoich, building, from the level of Bonoich. All this comes through the Avodah of Yom Kippur during the time of the Smoiloi Tachas L'Roshio, but there is the level of Smoil, and then you come to the level of Yamin in Sukkot, in Shmini Atzeres. Okay, I guess that we'll leave it over here today. Stop over here.